I am back with some more Fallout 4. We're on episode 129 of the Let's Play series and continuing on with the Negan playthrough as always. And yeah, today we are, last episode we went through Dry Rock Gulch and cleared it. And we're about to secure it, which is the last location, I think. Also, we did try and see if there's any way to fix the Cappy, but I think it's kind of a dead quest at this point. I think it's bugged out because we've gone to Safari Venture and we've gone to Galactic, and it's even done it with Dry Rock Gulch. Weird. Where it's not we've activated him, but he's not registered it. So I think they might be kind of dead. But realistically, we have kind of flipped and we've kind of gone with the pack. Last episode with not last episode, one before. So now it's kind of wrapping it up with either the operators or the disciples. I think I want to go with the operators. I think they're the posh people, aren't they? It doesn't matter, like, to be fair, the disciples or the operators, they're kind of the same group, really. I think the disciples are the posh kids with the money ideas, so it's kind of what I'm thinking, and the pack is like the muscle. So yeah, let's go operators. There we go.
Hey.
What's up, boss?
Look alive, Gage.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka world is ours. All of it.
I was just doing what I do best.
Hey, if I didn't think you had it in you, I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Why bother with the Commonwealth? Don't we have everything we need over here?
That sounds like Coulter talking, boss. Ain't a good sign. Taking back Nuka world is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka world. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
You trust this Shank guy?
You ought to know by now. I don't trust anyone. But Shank's on the level. I got no reason to think he'd screw us. Especially if he stands to profit as much as anyone.
What's he gonna do? Show me how to milk a Brahmin?
Maybe. If you ask him nicely. Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, you've got it.
Hey,
Need something?
One thing I want to do.
Me?
So I don't know. They seem to be pushing me into doing like proper diving into taking over the Commonwealth, which I'm not against at all. Like, it just makes things complicated when it comes to like the castle and stuff. Like, maybe there's a way to like persuade people not to do it. Yeah, you know what? Port to Shank. Yeah, we could have a little look. I ain't got no choice really. I thought things would be kicking off straight away. There's a few things I wanted to kind of do. Well, there's getting all the reward, like the crate. Cause there's like a crate full of supplies that you can get from each group. I don't know where it is for this one. We'll probably have a little ganders around. Like, realistically, I'll probably end up having to come back to each location anyway.
Nuka World is proud to announce the
Um,
grand reopening of our World of Refreshment ride, now featuring delicious Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Just because when we get power up, we can do more stuff. So that's kind of the next goal, is to get power up, really.
A word of advice, boss. You don't want to be on our bad side.
hey,
There's nothing I hate more than seeing you breathe.
Prepare to
Shut
experience
up.
life beyond Earth and among the stars.
I never realized how much you enjoyed playing with fire, and I can't wait to see you burn.
I'm down. Still on with 3 of them. So there's at least 2 more out there in the world. Which is kind of shit. The last crate
You're lucky
was...
Mitch is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
We could work something out. Oh wow. There we are.
Due to high demand, we've added a second performance of Queen Quantum's coronation. Please check your park brochure for details.
Yeah, I don't mind like going full, like, cause like the Minutemen stuff is a bit fluffy, you know, like it's not really Negan style. Like, sure, you want to, like, Negan wants to save people and do right by people. But if you're gonna take the piss, he's gonna kill you, or he's gonna put you down, or he's gonna take what he wants and then deal with it. He is essentially a raider, but he does have a little bit of a heart when you're actually on his side. But if you take the piss, he's gonna try and fuck you over big time. So it is a bit of a Negan play, going with the Raiders, I think, than the Minutemen. And the Minutemen have always been a bit soft. So So, yeah. I think the best play is
In a lot of instances,
just see how it goes, taking over. But, if anything, we can deal with the disciples. They're not strong.
just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
Shut up. Because if anything, we could have said, oh, you guys have the outskirts areas.
You really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're
Now, what was that?
a fan of watching your back.
Let's just check with her again.
Only
Hey.
one gang you
You
ought
know,
to be backing
I'm not
around
convinced
here.
pack members
You're
aren't just
looking at 'em.
ferals someone threw in stupid outfits.
Hey, Sierra.
Remember, you won't see hidden Cappy codes without the glasses. Make sure you're wearing them while you search.
No way to pick this.
Ooh. Brad Burden's. Oh. Wait. Last episode, I was trying to cheat and see if we can fix the quest. Brad Burton. I swear I saw that in the Nuka world. Items, game alterations. Force open Brad Burton's security door.
Happy hunting!
Can't pick this.
Brad Burton's office. Because it's bugged, obviously it's bugged. Photo Brad Burton's.
Would need the key. Sierra.
Careful out there. The park's a pretty dangerous place.
Dunno then.
Was on sentry duty the other night.
'Cause I did say last episode I would look into trying to fix it, but I don't know if it's going to be a possible thing. I think what will happen is we'll probably end up dealing with this guy, and then we'll probably go and deal with some stuff, come back, and then probably at war. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Get damned hot after a while.
Shank.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Whoa there. I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a damn good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
It could get messy though. Because you think about it, the Brotherhood are out there. You got the Minutemen. I suppose there is room because the railroad ain't there anymore, and the Institute. There is room for another faction to take hold of some of
Chime in
them.
at any time.
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead? That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now,
Okay.
you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common.
What are your
All I'm looking
talents?
for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there. So I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Is there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Okay.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
What do this?
Disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp.
I'm sure the ladies will be happy to get some blood on their hands. For a good cause, of course. You know, for any cause.
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always gonna be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit?
We can build there.
Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Don't you ever question me.
Meant no offense. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Hey.
How are you not able to carry anything? Oh.
Yeah, what's up?
Fine. Who's Lizzie? Oh, is it she in the market?
Oh, hey boss. See you
It's going to be interesting. Maybe there's more to this than I thought.
Over, boss. Making trouble?
Hey there.
Over, boss. A pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Don't worry, your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
Stink bombs. Lovely.
Just give them a try first, Overboss. I think you'll enjoy the results. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here. Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control.
Realistically, my persuasion's good anyway. I'm not worried about it.
Remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot,
Don't think I'm worried too much about.
Bringing this place back from the dead. Operators are the only crew for the job.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about.
Was a bet going to see who could down a mutie from the longest distance. Made a whole mess of
Persuading anybody, but
Supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against trick.
I wouldn't mind their chest armor. I like their chest piece. Do you want me to let's dump some stuff off?
Nags and William are strict as far as bosses go. You can do the job.
You really should rethink where to stand.
Hey.
We own that freaking door. Come on, Cage.
Heads up.
More than happy to hold all the expensive stuff. Yeah. Now we get all the food out of the way.
Really, you know what we should do? I don't know if it would work though. When you go to chem station, just dump all the food items in it. Instead of doing this way. Don't know why this is coming to me now. Yeah, I don't know why I don't just use Nuka Cola. That gets rid of rads, that one. Nuka Grape. How HP. That's actually really good. Nuka Grape's brill. I might be worth. I might look into that. Nuka Grape looks good then. Let me have a look.
You gonna build me something nice?
You know. Or maybe I can't do it here. Maybe I need the Nuka. Maybe I need the Nuka machine thing, vending machine thing. I don't know where they were. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. We'll see what it's like crafting it. Because if it's actually good to craft, Nuka Grape might be good. Because that's like radaway protection and
just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Meds at the same time. Right.
Never did
Let's go Commonwealth. That's the only downside though. Instead of it being a part of the map, it's like you gotta fast travel to this area to do stuff. It's the same with like it would have been cool like if it was somehow connected in one map. It's just a map expansion. I think that would have been cool. Yeah, to be fair, like, the odds of fast travelling anyway, it's the same thing, innit? I should get strong with me. Because if Cage is kind of done, but I don't know, he is connected to this DLC. Until we're, like, done, I think at the moment, it's good to keep him long. Even though I feel like he is a bit in my ear, he is kind of manipulating me to do this. I don't remember it being a big group or me doing anything here anyway. Little pig, let me in. Psycho. Oh. Am I actually looking for someone? Or
that's it.
call dibs on whatever we find on them.
Be my guest. Fuck all here. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Yeah? Can I help you?
Now, I'm here for your land. You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy, all right? Look, can't just abandon this place. It's home.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine. Take it. Place is all yours.
Hey, you.
I'm going. Jerk.
I think we have to build the flag. Radar. Oh, what's this? Whoa, what is all this? Pick me up station. Booze still. Tribute chest. Periodically provides tribute for the boss. Oh man, that's cool. Oh wow. Oh, that's fucked up. There's some cool stuff here. Wow. I can have hospital supplies? Oh, this is creepy. Raider. Oh, so you can make it like a proper market. Seems. Is that it? I need work. But that's their problem. Preston hates that. Wonder what would happen if we bring Preston here. Check in with your crew.
Not sure what Misha said.
Hey there.
Unimpressive, but I guess it'll do. The sooner we get some supplies coming in, the better. You can run along now. Go tell them how it went.
Yeah, I want to go to the church and castle and just see. It might be a mistake, but I want to see what Preston's gonna say, or if he will say anything. He might just attack me on sight, which is fair enough. But that's the thing. I didn't kill anybody. I did it as peacefully as I could. The ones that I'll be interested in is like, well, if it is just ghoul infested or something, we should just deal with that. Like, it's not a big deal. Don't remember half of these locations, and to be fair, like originally I wanted to do settlement stuff, but playing with the Minutemen, I kind of didn't get that invested in it. So maybe this is a good way, like, to turn it all.
All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Maybe this is the way to do it, like.
Sun goes down, crazies come out.
Where's Preston? Maybe Preston's ran.
I'll get
Cow.
these kids whipped into shape. Don't worry.
Hey
You
there.
crossed the line, General. There are some things I can't forgive. I thought I knew you. I trusted you. And then you joined up with the scum that prey on the Commonwealth.
What are you talking about?
Don't try to deny it. I know what you've done. Don't think that the Minutemen will stand by and let you bring even more misery to the Commonwealth. If that means shooting at you and your new friends, so be it. But that's in your hands. You can still turn back and try to actually make the Commonwealth a better place.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Is there anything I can do to make this right between us?
No, not after this. For the
Fuck
Commonwealth's
you.
sake, I hope you change your mind and come back to being the general we hoped for. I'll follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman. But our friendship is over. I could never trust you like that again.
Hi.
You made your decision. Now live with it. Don't test my patience. I'm done trying to get through to you. I trusted you once. Never again. Some things are unforgivable.
I ain't done anything.
To be a part of something.
Go fuck yourself. Didn't like you anyway, bro. You fucking prick. He took land off us. We're technically taking land off people. Fucking. Like, honestly, Preston is just the same as the Raiders, but he does it in a more peaceful way. I do it in a peaceful way on behalf of the Raiders, and it's still a problem. Fuck him. I'm still the general. If anything, I will bring hell upon the Minutemen. I will bring Brotherhood. I'll bring the Raiders. I'll bring fucking everybody on Preston Garvey, and he'll be done so. So who fucking wants Preston anyway? He's the reason why the Minutemen fell.
Well.
He only survived because he
Rumor
ran.
going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at kneecaps?
Yeah, I don't. Craig needs to calm down.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
We did the disciples. we'll do the operators. Because if they're managing... like, the business side, I think that's probably smart.
The operators.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. Farm called Abernathy's not too far from our new outpost. Might be a good place to hit if we can. So, where do you want to hit?
Sanctuary is alright. We could build there. Red Rocket's truck stock's not optional. That's mine. Be good to have the castle, to be fair. Abernathy Farm. There is the... what's the name? Yeah, Sanctuary. Let's go Sanctuary.
Huh. Was that... Oh, damn. Sorry, boss. No dice. Don't think there's someone for us to intimidate at that spot. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Why would I want to change up the type of job?
Well, some places in the Commonwealth aren't interested in talking to you. So going in guns blazing will usually give you more spots you can hit.
Why?
Personally, I think it's a hell of a lot more fun, too. Plus, shooting the place up is a guaranteed way to get what you want. Trying to convince a settlement can go awry if you don't do the right prep.
No.
Let's do a different target.
Sure thing.
That's
So,
stupid.
What's the target?
If it hasn't got anybody there, that's free pickings, isn't it? I have to do Abernathy Farm. That's stupid. Honestly, that is really fucking dumb.
Huh. Was that...
If that's the problem, then that's really irritating.
So,
Hey, Shank.
guess I ought to finish giving you the rundown on that job, huh? Bunch of ways you can convince these folks to hand over supplies. You can try talking them into it, or you could rough them up some. Tools from the operators could also make your life easier. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option. Claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. Plenty of ways for you to skin this cat. Have fun.
That to me is really stupid. Because let's say there's this area that is outpost worthy, and we don't have access to... No, the reason why we're not taking it over is because there's no one there to threaten. That's stupid. That means that there's no risk, so why can't we claim it? I think... What's her name? The old lady's there. What's her name? I can't remember her name. The old lady on drugs. I shouldn't forget her name really, because she's like iconic. Yeah, I don't like that. That's really frustrating. 'Cause yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh shit. This ain't good. Where can I get aluminium? Actually. Guys, can you deal with this? Please deal with it. Please don't die. I can't fight the brother. They're my boys. No. I'm an idiot. Ah! What the fuck? Oh my god, what is going on? Well, at least I dealt with it. What the fuck? I want to build that, like aluminium. What would aluminium be? Wood. Ceramic. Ceramic would be like bowls and shit. Yeah, I don't need store. See. To be fair, aluminium is like really hard to get. We'll definitely look into it. Hopefully they're okay. What does that even do?
It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Who wants some good news? You? Is it you? Because I got some. I say Kitty Kingdom, and you immediately think what? Ghouls, right? Well, think again, half-wits. Not only did the overboss wade in there and wipe them out, he was nice enough to take the one ghoul left with half a brain and give him a friggin' job. You believe that? The pack are now kings of the castle out there, so you lot play nice. So, I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka World. I ever tell you deadbeats that story? Doesn't matter. I feel like telling it now. Shut up.
No. Game's pooping. Okay, so the radio doesn't play. I just checked now. So it's essentially the transmitter stuff. Like the radio we've heard at the Red Rocket. I think. No, what am I on about? At Nuka World, there's radios going on. It's the same. It's just a guy talking, like a chat show thing. It's weird that I've not been here yet. Oh, there's 2 locations here I ain't been. It's kind of good, like, it's gave me vibes of coming back to here, like, I don't know. I think at least there's a lot of stuff for us to do. Let's say I have a little bit of a break and we do Evil Within or Resident Evil for a bit. Maybe we do that and then come back with some Fallout.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Sure. Hey.
Raider radio station. Like I need that in my life. Yeah? Help you with something?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, alright? Just keep the supplies coming and we won't have any problems.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. Now please, get the hell out of here.
So cool. We're finally becoming a true savior to the Commonwealth. That's what we are. I like this. This is very Negan. Finally. Because we've been very soft with people and now we can like threaten them. Use Negan's advantage of talking to them and persuading them and pushing them. It's great. But go check that. Looks like a warehouse or something down there. We've got a good setup, to be fair.
I take it you want to trade?
It'll be interesting to see how this plays though now. But yeah, I like it because like with the it was the same. It's the same sort of thing that the Minutemen are doing, but it's more of evil playstyle. Oh man, this game is pooping on me. I need to be careful. I need to keep saving. The game might crash. But I think that's the problem with this, and to be fair, I know this is very different, but State Decay. I think State Decay has an issue of, like, you have an option to threaten a group of people, like an enclave, but, you have a reason to threaten a group of enclaves, but the game kind of doesn't want you to be evil or bad. Oh wow. Come on, Negan. Lock in. Oh yeah! There's not many places I come across that I uncover myself. Runaways holotape. Might be worth checking out. Ooh.
There we go.
Wasn't ever one for book smarts. Never had no.
Runaways holotape. But yeah, I think there is a kind of playstyle that everyone wants, is to be good or evil and have that free choice. And I think games like State of Decay, this, like a lot of Bethesda games, like really are up for it. But it's very rare for a game to go evil, but brutally evil. Like even with Red Dead Redemption, like being evil, there's so much consequence to it, or bad. But yeah, and it's just, it is what it is, I suppose.
October 22nd, 2077. I finally told them tonight, and it was bad. Real bad. Dad was shouting, telling me I should be ashamed, that I had to get out of the house. Mom just cried, and somehow that hurt worse than anything else. She didn't say a word, not even when I packed my things. I can't go to John. He doesn't even know yet. Maybe he'll never know. If it weren't for the cabin, I wouldn't have a place to sleep. Just need some time to think. Last time I was here, I was just a little girl playing clubhouse in this old cabin. Now I'm really scared. Will anything ever be right again?
Oh. Stop. Hey, what's that? Do you want a robot chest
Heads up.
piece?
Time to divvy up the loot.
That might look good on you, to be fair. Oh yeah, I like that on you. Look like Buzz Lightyear, but a cowboy. Like Woody and Buzz Lightyear mixed. Well, what's that? I think that's just a log. Oh, hey up. Alice. Money. Probably been here before. It's been a while, so maybe it's restocked. Oh. Double kill. Really? Is that it? Yeah, my rad immunity is so much better now. But yeah, in games it'd be nice to have like that. Like in Red Dead, like being good is more beneficial because you're not gonna get a bounty on you. But the problem is you're probably making less money. Yeah, I suppose there's a risk and reward to it. But even then, like when you kill people in Red Dead and you're on a fucking wanted list, the bounty just adds up so quickly. And yeah. Now I'm gonna go into a party. Now, if I go into... How can I tell... Okay, so I can claim... So what if I go over here and we put a... Either we put a recruitment beacon down for settlers to come here and we bait them in. Because it would be cool to have a raider camp at Sanctuary. Because like, imagine if I could build Sanctuary up to be Sanctuary from the Whisper, like the Negan's operation sort of thing. Oh. Oh, it's pooping on me. So maybe I could bait people in here. Oh, it's pooping on me though. Doesn't like it down here. Cloth. A bit of cloth. Maybe we go back. Maybe they want me to settle up a location for someone. We'll see what happens. I do like this though. But I'm kind of like in a way rushing at the moment. What are you doing?
Tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there. It's cute, but irritating.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up. And our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking. For what it's worth.
I want to try talking to them.
So that's a no then. Look, boss. Your clout may get you what you want around here. But that doesn't earn you a thing with raiders in the Commonwealth. All those mutts understand is force. And I think it's time you and them came to just such an understanding. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
So no choice.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Okay, let's do it. I feel like this is a tutorial period anyway. This is probably what we're going to be dealing with over and over again. Like, which is good. Like, this is kind of what I probably want eventually. So, I think maybe what the plan would be, when we kind of wrap this up, get the power set up, and then we're at that point of, that's it. I'll probably go into Evil Within or something like that. Hopefully, like, if I don't enjoy it, I'll move on to, like, something else, but I think the plan might be to probably eventually come back to Fallout, definitely. Because in a way, I don't really want to stop this at the moment, but when we get to the point where we have, like, where I have a chance to have a break from it, I will do, because I want to come back. I can easily do more of this work on the settlements, and then eventually work on I wouldn't mind going back to Vault 88 because there is some quests there, experimenting on people and stuff like that.
Can't wait to paint this place with blood.
Well, look who finally made it. We spotted a pretty shady group nearby. Could get company any minute, so watch your back.
I love it when Commonwealth raiders think they're tough. What the? Let the fun begin.
I'm not shooting them.
Come on, soldier, stay with me.
Maybe. Oh my god. Is that it?
Charge around here. I'll tear their heart out. You the Nuka world waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory
Sinner.
and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
Sinner, it doesn't have to be like this. We can be stronger together than we ever were apart. Join my gang.
Are you fucking kidding me? I will wear your bones. Kill them!
You know what might be kind of cool? Is if we set up... Well, we got loads of power armor skins, ain't we, somewhere? Oh yeah, back at Red Rocket. What if we brought them here and we get raiders to wear power armor? We get them all set up, upgrade them, and we have like 1 or 2 power armor raiders here. How sick would that be? With miniguns and shit. Wow. Now that's the only thing, like, if I gave people weapons, like, if it was a minigun, they'd spunk it all in an attack, and then that'd be it. I wish it was like State Decay, where, like, you just gave them a weapon and they just use it. I know it's kind of powerful when you give them a powerful weapon, but still, it's just fun. Like, that's the thing, with a single player game, you should be able to play like you want. That's why I'm using the cheat menu every so often, because like, I don't want to grind out so much stuff, or like, you know, that sort of play style. Like, I just don't want to do that. But yeah, it's definitely a tutorial bit. It's not bad though.
Shank.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something else?
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure.
Okay.
If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. Means we can start looking onward. And with the place in as good shape as it is, I was thinking it might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
I actually need some time.
Sure, boss. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of tempted to head back to drive-in theatre anyway. Cheat a load of supplies. I know that's really cheating, but make it like a proper base for the raiders. I think it might be kind of fun because we ain't really done much base building in a while. So I think that might be my next plan, and then we'll continue on. Like, because they say this okay, but I think we could make it better. I think we could make it cool. But yeah, I think if anything, we'll leave it there today, and we're back with some more Fallout 4 in the next few days. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.